Okay, so what I've got here is my old Antex soldering iron. There's the model on it. Yeah, it says TCS, but the rest of it is faded off. And it has got a temperature control here, which I've never been keen on. You never know what it's on. It just says 450, 200 to 450 Celsius, I presume that is. But you just have to do it by trial and error. But yeah, this is, as you can see, it's got no wire on it. I took the wire off simply because I caught it with a soldering iron and burnt it. So what I've got today off Tinternet is some nice thick cable. Where are we? There, on this one here. Yeah, nice thick cable. Now this is slightly thicker than the one that was on it. So I'm hoping I can get it go through. It threads through here. And what I'm going to do when I'm in off camera, because it can take me ages, is just cut back the sheathing, get all these, the earth, ground and neutral to be exposed, and then measure up the lengths, and then just hopefully solder it back in. If you look on this camera here, that's the live there. I could do with a spudger actually, or a screwdriver or something. That's the live there. Yeah, that's the live. Neutral there, and the earth is here. So when I open this up, if I think on, I will upload the video that I recorded. The soldering was absolutely atrocious. Well, the live here and the neutral. So hopefully mine can't get any worse. So I've not done anything like this for a while. This is a little experiment, and hopefully it will be better than what it was in the factory. So what I'm going to do now is just, I'll keep the cameras going anyway. I'll just do it in real time. I've got to cut back the sheathing here, thread it through. I should imagine to thread it through, clamp it down. Then once that black's cut off, I can just get the length of these wires then a bit better. So what I've got to do first is get Stanley the knife, as Chris says online. Chris Barnett, who does a Mace video tutorial. So I'm going to get Stanley the knife and try and just break this it's really tough sheathing around it. Break it off. There. Yeah. You've got to be really careful when you're doing this. That you can't see me. There. Really careful when you're doing this, because you don't want to break those the insulation on the inside there. It's just a matter of just nicking it a little bit, then just doing it by hand to split it off. Yeah, like that. Pull that off now. Pull that off. Right, what I'm going to do now, Stanley the knife over there and thread this through here. Thread it through. Like I say, this wire is a bit thicker than the one that came with the iron. So I should imagine it's going to be better really if I can get it to solder to the little board. Where are we? Get these come through here. Lift that up. Pull them through. Right, that's the main thing. Get them come through there now. That's why I've got 3 meters of this, to make bloody sure I'm getting plenty of room, like, you know, I don't cut it too short. Right, so we're coming through there, or what? Is it going to come through? I don't think it's going to come through, actually. I should still think it'd be okay there. You can still clamp it there. As long as it clamps there. It seems like the wire's a bit too thick to go through. Or is it gone? Is it gone? No. I think it'll still be okay, though. I'll just clamp it down here instead. Instead of the... Sorry, what I meant to say was I'll clamp it over the 3 wires as opposed to the actual sheathing that comes in. Should still be okay. It's just sitting there, isn't it? It's sitting that... it's like a little lug there it's sitting, because the cable's a bit too thick. But, okay. What I'm going to do is just see if this will clamp that down tight enough to hold them in place. Well, I have managed to get it go through. So, but not the original way. The wire, with it being a lot better quality, it's just too thick. So what I've done is just put the little bridge thing on there, screwed it down. It's gone quite tight. So what I'm going to do now, I mean, like I say, I'm no expert on this. I've got to try and measure these wires up now. There's your, like I said earlier, that's the live. Neutral's there. And we've got earth here. So what I could do with doing really is, yeah, let's mark it up. Could do with like a pen, mark the wire so I know exactly how to, the right length to cut it. Then I can just trim it off, take it all out again, then trim it off. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Yeah, I've managed to trim the wires down with these saucy new cutters I've had. Kaiwits on offer for $8.50. They're alright, they are. What I like about these is they're angled as well, so I can actually get in at an angle and cut them while they're in position. Great they are. Don't know how long they're going to last, but we shall see. I'm going to try zoom in a little bit here now as well. Zoom in a little bit. Yeah. So as you can see what I've done, just cut that one down there. Live, neutral, and earth up here. So what I'm going to do now is take it all out, then strip back the casing, and then hopefully we'll try and solder it in. See how it goes, get some solder on these connections, and then test it. Hopefully I don't kill myself, eh? Yeah. Okay, I'm just trying to trim it back to like about 5mm. Now these are supposed to be on 5mm, so let's see, where are we? There. A bit longer than 5, but yeah. And what I will do with this, I'll tin them up and then just trim it back a little bit more. There's not much room to play with on that board, I tell you. Let's try this one. There we go, yeah. Twist them round. I'm going to tin these up now, like I say. Let's come back on this zoom as well. Tin this way, can you see there? Can you see it? There you go, that's tinned. That's that one tinned. Next one for tinning, the neutral. Push it underneath, put it down, let it flow over that way. There you go. That's the neutral done. Now, tin the earth. Yeah, that'll do. Right, that's that done. Right, I'm just gonna, you can see that. I'll try it from this side actually. Try do it with my left hand and just get some solder on this here now. Now, and this is going to be awkward, this is now. Yeah, because I'm doing it with the opposite hand. Put that on, put some in there, it's gone. Right, so we've got solder there on the live. You can still hear it sizzling away from the flux that was on it before when I took it off. Which it doesn't bloody catch that high C there. Yeah, and a bit on the earth here. Fresh solder on there. Right, so now what I'm going to do is attempt to position it all and get it all to bloody line up. Come back a bit. Just a matter of holding that on there now with something, and then hopefully it'll go back together okay. What I will do is just trim a little bit of that off the end there with the shitty pliers. It's a tiny little bit's a little bit too long, I think. It's a little that's bollock. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to temp this now. You're probably not going to see this. Well, you won't because my hand's in the road. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, boys and girls, but there you go. Just need to get this on. I think that's got it. setting that, you be careful. There. A little bit more solder on there actually. That's it, that's better. Now, if I just put that on there, that should just tack down now. Now the earth, I think it should all just tuck away. Yeah. Put that on there, like that, and then just flow it. It should go on. Yeah, that's gone on nice, that one has. Oh yeah, that's a good one. The earth has gone on perfect. Simply because there's just more room to work. Yeah, that's gone on sound, that has. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to clamp this down now. Hopefully I can squeeze that in there now though. I think I will, yeah. Well, finally, after all that faffing about, I did manage to get it in. It wasn't clipping down simply because this bridge here was too high, so I've had to really tighten that down. And also I did notice, if I'd flip it round here, the temperature control was slightly forward. It hadn't dropped in the slot right there, so where is it there? Yeah. So but now the PCB has slotted back in. I've got me live there, got me neutral there, and earth. That's gone great, the earth has. Really neat. Where is it? There. There's the earth. I'm proud of that one. But like I say, it's really tricky because it's so small, and the original soldering was really bad. I think mine is just as bad, to be honest, but as long as it's safe, it's on there, it's secure. There's no way it's coming off. I probably could tidy this live on up a little bit, but no, it's really that solid, that is. Not sure if you can see it on camera, but it's there. It's sticking up a little bit. Look how it's gone blue now. Yeah. But it's there anyway. It's on. It's really solid. Neutral's on and earth's on. So I'm going to put it back together and I'm going to try it. And hopefully I don't blow myself up. Let's see what happens. I'll record it all live. So if the lights trip or I get thrown across the room, it'll all be there on camera. Yeah, so I'll see you in a bit. Better get the flashlight just in case it trips. Okay, the moment of truth. Is it going to trip the electric? Am I going to get fried? Am I going to get thrown across the room? We shall see. It's going to trip. Oh, well, it's power going into it. Pick it up. Yeah, it's safe. Oh, it's sound. Right, get a bit of solder. Is it working? I can smell it. I can smell it. Where are we? Can you see? Can you see there now? About there. Melt some solder. Yeah, it's working fine. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. Not the best connections, but they were really secure. Best solder, I should say. I was pleased with the earth though. That was a real good solder joint, that one. But yeah, it's working. Yeah, and it's all gone together really well. Secure cable. It's about 2.5 meters long now, and it's better than the stock cable that came with it. Much better, a lot thicker. It was just a bit harder to get those wires on that PCB, but we got there in the end. Okay then, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed this little soldering iron fix tutorial. Yeah, and it's passed some of your time. Come watch some of my boring videos. Yeah, okay, thanks for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.